Merħba, niltaqgħu għal programm ieħor mis-sensiela L-Intrapriża. Realtà virtwali, realtà miżjuda jew aħjar virtual reality u augmented reality huma kunċetti jew frażijiet li sirna nużaw aktar spiss fil-ħajja domestika tagħna u anki fuq il-post tax-xogħol. L-użu ta' din it-teknoloġija li tikkrea esperjenzi sensorjali distinti bħalma tagħmel billi tħallat id-dinja fiżikament reali mar-realtà diġitali jew ikkreata artifiċjalment insibuh fil-kamp edukattiv, industrijali, fis-servizzi u anki fid-divertiment fost l-oħrajn. Illum se nżuru kumpanija stabbilit ruħha hawn Malta Milux li tikkrea xogħlijiet kreattivi għal klijenti internazzjonali. Qed nirreferi għall-studios Draw and Code. Se niltaqgħu ma' John Keefe, id-direttur maniġerjali tal-kumpanija. Hi John.
Hey.
Thanks for having us in
Lovely to
these
meet you.
nice studios. What is exactly your line of business?
So we're an immersive experience and technology studio. We were founded in the UK and now we've expanded the business to open up a lab operation in Malta.
Okay, and how long have you been set up in Malta?
So we've been in Malta for about 12 months all told. I officially moved here last week. So we've got 51 people in the UK and now we've got our first 5 people joined us in the Malta studio.
Okay, you had your launch very recently, here?
We did. So about 2 months back we had a fantastic launch event. We had some great, fantastic people attend from around Malta. And we got to share our story of our studio.
Okay, and what exactly is immersive technology? We talk about virtual reality, augmented reality, but what exactly is the immersive technology?
Yeah, so the way that we see immersive technology, and yes, virtual reality and augmented reality, these are all parts of it. Where we see kind of other technologies and mediums for storytelling, we see immersive technology as story living. So we get to put you into the experience and you get real agency within it. And I think that's the differentiator between immersive technology and some more traditional technologies.
Okay, so you do all this here, and I would be very interested to see how you actually go about it.
Yeah, we'd love to show you around. Can't wait to tell you more.
So what exactly are the services that you provide from these studios here?
So here is a bit more R&D focused. So research and development is what our core offering is from the lab set up in Malta. The studio traditionally has done kind of work for hire. So we've done full service development for everything in the immersive technology space. We often refer to it as extended reality as well, because we see it as extending this physical reality with all the great digital realms and experiences that we've created. And then some of the kind of things we work with are the likes of headsets like this. Yeah, so this is a mixed reality headset. So this is probably our go-to headset at the moment. What makes this special is that you can see the real world around you, but it provides a digital overlay and it also interprets the real world. So it understands that this is the floor and this is the table, it will understand people. And so the content will be grounded around you, so it will feel quite magical as you have this digital reality overlaid with the physical one.
Okay, so this is really like a tool which provides the opportunity to see the narrative and the product that you actually produce.
Exactly, yeah. So once you put this on, you're still here, you're still in this room, but we can create a whole other experience over the top. So, everything from training to education, video game-esque experiences can be delivered through something like this.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of qualities, what are the qualities that the persons working here need to have in order to work with you?
So we predominantly develop using Unity, which is a 3D game engine. So we kind of look for developers who've got experience with that. But we also have artists, 3D artists, 2D artists. We work with kind of architects and data scientists, project managers, producers. So it really is a wide range of talents that we look to to be able to provide the services that we do.
It certainly is. So it's very much close to actually the film industry or or theatre.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we see a lot of convergence between things like film and TV, theatre, because we want people to have agency in our experiences. That's a sort of very important part. And then the magical moments and surprise components that you see in things like theatre, and also the kind of the fact that everything's not always the same. Branching narratives, the fact that the experience isn't identical every time. Each time you experience it, it might be slightly different. A character in it might respond in a different way to you, or it might remember something about you. So it is quite magical, really. Okay,
so we actually start from the concept till the very delivery of the product
That's
itself.
Correct, yeah. And so we use, between our studio in Liverpool and the labs set up here, we can do everything end to end for all of our own clients, and then we're actually developing some of our own products now as well.
Okay. Can you mention some examples of the work that you provide here in the studios?
Yeah, so we're actually developing some new technologies that will allow new ways of people to experience storytelling, essentially. And so we've been working on something we call FanPort that we developed some patents for about 3 years ago now. And so that's the core development that we're building out here in our lab space. And this system is essentially going to allow people to step into the story, and it's highly immersive. We use a combination of video walls as a set, holographic displays, and it's a very social experience as well. So it's almost, if you imagine theatre 2.0, so the theatre of the future is what we're building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we see the studios
Yes,
where you actually perform? So this is a typical studio setup for...
So this is our kind of lab space. And we're working on some really exciting stuff here, but the camera system you're seeing ahead of us, this is an optical tracking system that uses infrared, and this allows us to track objects at very high speed. And so if you look at kind of AR and VR headsets, they have to be able to kind of figure out your position at all time to then render the video to make it feel like you are in this digital world.
You're really immersed in the creation of the...
And this system allows us to do that, and it also allows us to do things like motion capture. So if you're familiar with the kind of the suits with the ping pong balls on,
okay,
we can capture the performance of actors essentially, and so that we can then put them into the story, give them a 3D avatar, and have them kind of come to life inside of these digital experiences. And
in order to do this, do you have to have your own headset, which are modified to what your needs are, basically?
So we are creating some of our own kind of headsets and systems that will allow people to experience it, but actually a lot of the technology and experiences we create will work on more consumer devices. So things like the Meta Quest, for example. We've just done an experience at South by Southwest, which people got to experience there with a big audio brand. We've worked with pretty much every headset on the market, so some of our experiences can be experienced by everybody, but sometimes they are for a very specific application. Okay,
and these applications, you can actually see them on your mobile as well. It's not just on monitors or TVs, no?
That's right, yeah. So we've done things like we worked with Sony in the past, and we created some really exciting experiences for Pink Floyd. So we got to recreate the album covers of Pink Floyd in augmented reality, and that was using your mobile phone. And 11 years ago, when the studio was founded, that's what most of the experiences we were creating were. They were augmented reality powered through your mobile phone.
Okay, and my last question is, do you have any collaboration with Malta Enterprise and the Gaming Malta?
We do, yeah. We've had fantastic support from both Malta Enterprise and Gaming Malta. We visited Malta originally 5 years ago, and I think it was their enthusiasm for what we do and their attention to detail and Malta's a fantastic place to work, and they kind of really took to us, and we feel part of the community thanks to them, and we've had sort of financial support as well, which has really kind of helped establish the setup over here.
And is Malta some form of inspiration as well for the work that you do?
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's very important. Environment is a huge part of which allows us to do what we do. So being in Malta, the beautiful environment, the weather, the great people, and the food's pretty good as well. So, yeah, I think this is a fantastic place to work from. And we've, as a business, we've worked, all over the world, and I say this feels like a home to us now. So yeah, we're very happy to be here.
Ir-relazzjoni tal-Malta Enterprise ma' din il-kumpanija ilha tiżviluppa għal dawn l-aħħar snin fejn flimkien ma' Gaming Malta nista' ngħidu li konna parteċipi sabiex Draw & Code jiftħu dan il-laboratorju tat teknoloġija avvanzata propju f'pajjiżna. Għandna dan l-istudio li minn Liverpool issa fetaħ dan l-istudio f'Malta biex jagħmel testing tiegħu biex joħroġ proġetti ġodda li mbagħad jinfirxu mal klijenti tagħhom madwar id-dinja. Nistgħu ngħidu issa li aħna bħala ekosistema Maltija tan-negozju aħna privileġġjati illi għandna lil Draw & Code f'Malta u nixtieq ngħaddi dan il-messaġġ kemm dak li għandu x'jaqsam din il-kumpanija ma' anke oħrajn illi operaw fl-ispazju ta' augmented reality u virtual reality u mixed reality li huma dawn l-għodod ġodda illi negozju jistgħu jagħmlu tagħhom sabiex iwasslu l-prodotti u s-servizzi tagħhom b'mod iktar faċli. Hawnhekk qegħdin nitkellmu fuq ambjenti li inti tidħol fihom kemm permezz tal-kompjuter jew nkella permezz ta' goggles għat-tapposta fejn tara ambjent li qed jinħoloq għal bejħ ta' prodotti jew nkella għal esperjenzi differenti. Dan huwa il-preżent. Dan huwa diġà qiegħed magħna, din it-teknoloġija diġà qiegħda f'pajjiżna u jekk wieħed ma jħares lejn din it-teknoloġija hemm ċans li ma jkunx parti mill-futur ta' l-iskambju tax-xiri tal-bejħ u għaldaqstant l-appell tagħna huwa illi negozji Maltin, entitajiet Maltin, entitajiet anki governattivi Maltin oħra iħarsu lejn kumpaniji bħal dawn u jarawhom bħala sħab illi jistgħu daħluhom fil-futur tas-servizzi tagħhom.
Gaming Malta hija non-profit foundation set up mill-Gvern ta' Malta u l-Malta Gaming Authority. Li xogħla huwa nippromovu il-Malta bħala ġurisdizzjoni ta' eċċellenza fil-gaming. Aħna insibuha bħala in-North Star tagħna hija Home of Gaming Excellence. U home għaliex irridu l-enterprizi tal-gaming li jiġu ġewwa Malta vera they feel at home hawnhekk. Issa meta nħarsu lejn il-gaming qed inħarsu tliet nistgħu ngħidu pilastri differenti. iGaming li huwa l-online gambling u nafu l-importanza tiegħu allura aħna naħdmu ħafna għall-ekosistema tal-iGaming. Imma wkoll qed inħarsu llum parti mill-istrateġija wkoll tal-pajjiż li inħarsu lejn il-video game development u l-esports li huma setturi kbar ħafna. Wieħed jista' jara li fid-dinja il-video gaming hija kbira daqs il-film u l-music business flimkien. Ġifieri biex wieħed ipoġġi l-kuntest globalment kemm kbira l-video gaming. U bagħad għandna l-esports. L-esports is competitive video gaming. Infatti din il-ġimgħa f'Malta qed issir ukoll il-ESL Pro League season. Ġifieri dan huwa wieħed mit-top leagues fid-dinja tal-esports u qed isir ġewwa Malta u ħajbqa' jsir ġewwa Malta għas-sentejn li ġejjin. Ġifieri għandna prospetti interessanti ħafna. Ukoll fuq ħafna affarijiet li naħdmu il-pilastru huwa tal-edukazzjoni. Għandna bżonn iżjed talent biex jaħdmu f'dawn l-industri ikri tal-huma. Tajjeb li nsemmu li pereżempju fl-iGaming isna jkollna 800 open vacancies on a rolling 3-month period. Ġifieri ara kemm għandna bżonn talent kemm minn ġewwa Malta u kemm biex inġibu. Meta mbagħad nitkellmu speċjalment fuq il-video gaming is a very highly skilled section within the industry, ġifieri tkun taf il-programming, tkun taf il-maths, taf il-physics, kollha allura qed inkabru wkoll mhux l-industrija biss imma wkoll it-talent ġewwa Malta biex ikun jista' jaħdem f'din l-industrija.
Wasanna lejn l-aħħar ta' dan il-feature, imma qabel nagħlqu l-programm nagħtu ħarsa bħas-soltu lejn il-kalendarju. Saħħa u sliem.